For all your reclaimed pine and hardwoods, call David at Reclaimed Timber Liverpool or check out his Facebook page, Reclaimed Timber Liverpool. Also delivery available within 50-mile radius of Bickerstaffe. So call David on 07341 773 555. That's David at 07341 773 555.
Hello folks, thanks for joining me today. What we're going to be doing today is, as you've probably seen by the thumbnail and the title of the video, we're going to be doing an unboxing. It was my birthday recently, and my family always give me money because they never know what to buy me, so I use my own savings and money from my family, what I got, and I bought myself a little present. As you know, my planer thickness has been playing up. It's been come to the point as it was absolutely unusable, so I managed to sell it off as spares or repair, and I purchased this next item. So just going to do a little unboxing today. I think there's a little tiny bit of assembly on it, and then I'm just going to try it on a little bit of rough sawn CLS timber and some oak flooring what's got lacquer on it. So I'm not going to do any setup on the machine, I'm just going to use it as is, straight out the box. This isn't a sponsored video, like I've just said, this was purchased out my own money. So I'm just going to turn the camera around and show you a little bit about the machine. So as you can see, it's the Triton thicknesser, 317mm or just over 1 foot, 12 inches maximum capacity for the cutting width. I think you've got a 6 inches of cutting height. It'll do a 2.4mm depth of cut in one pass. 17,500 CPM. It's 1100 watt motor. Like I said, 317mm cutting width. 317mm by 600 meters in height, and 3.2 to 152mm. I'm assuming that's the table what come out on either side, the in-feed and out-feed. Large in-feed and out-feed tables, easy and accurate setting of cutting depth, and dust extraction chute extracts left or right for a cleaner, safer working environment. You get a 3-year warranty, 3-year guarantee, sorry, on this this model. Purchased this off Amazon. I ordered it on Sunday and it arrived on the Tuesday. So I think it was £239 at the time of when I bought it. But I think it's gone back up in price now. So there you go. So all the boxes still sealed up. So this is as much of an unboxing for me as it is for you. The box hasn't been opened. It was in a brown packaging when it come. All I've done to make it easier is taking out that brown packaging. I've not even cut the box open myself yet, so if there's parts missing or if there's bits missing or it's broken, I haven't got a clue until I open this box. So we're going to crack on with that now. And straight to the top of the box, we've got the instructions and 2 magnets. You've got the adjustment handle, big piece of polystyrene with nothing in it, and then straight into the box is the machine itself. I'm going to try and lift this out. bit of light down a minute. There's nothing else in the box. So as you can see, we've got the machine out the box. It's got one of the big Euro plugs on it. You get the dust chute and 2 screws in the bottom of the packet. Just try and turn the machine round. It is quite heavy. I think it's about 25 kilos in weight, but it does feel a lot heavier. So I turn it to that side. You get a little tool for obviously attaching the dust chute, and the tool is for changing the blades as well. Nice solid tables. So you know what we're going to have to do for this now, don't you? We're going to have to build a stand to put it on. But that'll come in a future video. All I'm doing in this one is setting it up, put the dust chute on it, and we'll just fire a piece of wood through it as is. Like I say, you get the instructions. Please always read the instructions to the product what you're using, for the safety of the machine and the safety of yourself as well. So I'm just going to have a quick look through the instructions off camera now, and then we'll put the dust chute on, we'll put the handle on, and then I think you've got to take there's some polystyrene blocks inside, and there's a protective film on the actual bed of the planer as well. So I'll take that off, and no doubt I'll have to wipe it down because it does feel a little bit oily. So that'll be some sort of protective film what they put on it while they've shipped it out. Right, so I'm going to put the dust chute on now. Like I say, you can either have it on that way or on that way. It's a universal fit. So I think I'm going to put it on that way, so that when I'm feeding the wood through, the chips are going to be flying off out the back of it that way. So you get 2 Allen bolts with it, and the tool what you get with the machine. You don't have to go overly tight with it. It is only plastic, so you don't want to go for too much pressure on it and then it's snapping. We'll just put light hand pressure on it and then a little bit of a tighten on it. When you get the handle, there's actually no bolt for it. You have to peel this rubber cap off, and the bolt is already in there. So if you get the machine and you wonder where the bolt is, that's where it is. There's a little rubber cap on this, and you have to take the rubber cap off to find the bolt. And also on there's a little keyway what you have to lock it onto, like so. And then just replace the little rubber cap. That then will allow the machine to go up and down. So I'm going to wind the machine up now to take the polystyrene transport blocks out. You get these two polystyrene blocks which you must take out. Also, the tool storage, I'll just zoom you in, is on the back of the machine. You get two little grooves here for the magnets, which just slot into place, and then the Allen key just clips on, and then it's stored away neatly. So as you can see, there's a protective plastic film on the bed of the planer. I'm going to try and get that off now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get a bit of mess. I'll wipe the surface of the tables down to remove any oily residue. If you actually look in there, you can see an oil base. Well, as soon as you put anything through there, the sawdust is just going to stick to it. I'm just going to wipe it all down. Right, that's the basic setup of the machine. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to set the machine up on my workbench. I've got some rough sawn 2x4 CLS, and I've got some oak flooring but still got the varnish and the lacquer on, and then I'll try and take the grooves out with it on the back. So I'm just going to switch the camera off a minute, set the machine up on the table, and then we're going to try and run that through it. Right, I've just set the machine up and I just flicked it on quickly to make sure there was power going to it. I haven't put no wood through it yet, but when I was saying about the transportation oil, what they put on to stop things rusting and keeping it preserved, when I just flicked the machine on, there was oil what flicked off the blades onto the beds again, so I've just had to clean them, and then I tried it again and there was a little bit more spray coming off the blade. So just be aware of that. Don't just go putting your wood straight through it, because it'll put oil onto your wood. So hopefully this is clear of oil now, and I'm going to try putting some wood through it. Wow, that is an absolutely smooth as a baby's bottom finish. That wouldn't need no sander, you could just use that straight away. There's a very, very slight bit of snipe on the end of the board. But I think if you could adjust it, it's not even snipe where you can really feel it. You can just run your finger over it and you can just feel the difference in the wood. But if I can get in close, I wouldn't even say it's 1/2 millimetre of snipe. So I think if I could adjust the beds a little bit, so you can't even see it on the back end. Wow, I'm actually amazed with that. I thought my Titan one was good, but this Triton one, absolutely fantastic. That's going to cut finishing time down a lot if it comes out that smooth every time. So that's a piece of CLS pine. So I'm just going to try it. I've got some rough sawn. I think it's Iroko. I'm not 100% sure. It is hardwood. But as you can see, it's a rough sawn edge on it. I'm just going to try and go through, standing up on edge, because that's a smooth face. It's just the edge is what's rough. That is smooth. That's absolutely fantastic, that. And that piece has come out, there's no snipe on that at all, on that piece. So that makes me think, did this pine have a little twist in the wood? That's why it's come out with a little bit of snipe on it. I'm going to try it on this, it's about 15mm thick piece of oak flooring now, see if I can get that lacquer off. Very smooth. Very, very smooth, very clean. So I'm going to try and plane the back of it down now to get them grooves out. Right, that's the oak flooring. You can see it's took the groove out and it's took the lacquer off, and that's very smooth. Can't get over how smooth that is. So you do get quite a bit of chips coming out the back of out the in-feed side of the machine. I have got my dust collector attached to it, but my hose is a little bit smaller than the actual thing, so I'm going to have to make some sort of reducer for that. But straight out the box, that's fantastic. I think this in-feed table on the right hand side wants adjusting a little bit, because if you feel it towards the bed of the planer itself, you can feel like a 2mm drop. So I'll adjust that and then it should be tickety-boo. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this unboxing and quick assembly video. So if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe and share the video, and it'll help other people out. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you soon with the project, hopefully.